So it looks like the next DLC pack for WWE 2K24, the release date has been changed. Let's go over to X and let's find out the new release date. Alright, here we are over on X, and this comes via the SmackDown Hotel. Shoutouts to them, they're always on top of all the news. Them and Smack Talks, they really keep us in the loop, so shoutouts to those guys. Anyway, so, it says update. 2K has changed the release date of the Global Superstars DLC, moving it from September 20th, which would have been a Friday, to September 18th, 2 days earlier. So that's a Wednesday. So that's really cool. So here is who we are getting in this pack. And this is much better. This is light years better than the Pat McAfee pack. Now, Pat McAfee himself is cool. Awesome that he's in the game. But his buddies, I can go on for hours about why they shouldn't have been in the game as a paid season pass DLC. Anyway, here we go. We got Carlito, and we also got Dragon Lee, heck yeah, Jade Cargill. This proves and also defunks the, oh, well, they didn't make the cutoff, we can't add them. Well, if the money's right and it's a priority, they can definitely add a wrestler after the cut off, if you will. Kairi Sane, one of my favorite Japanese wrestlers. She's awesome. Lyra Valkyrie, or Valkyria. I always say Valkyrie. I always screw it up. Valkyria. Michelle McCool. Finally, she gets representation in the game. That's awesome. And then Nia Jax. Perfect timing for her now that she's the champion. It's crazy to me that she was not in the base game. Like, she's like one of the main stars that's been there for a while. I know she was gone for a little bit, but the fact that she got switched to DLC and not main roster, very crazy. So this is an awesome pack compared to the last one. We're going to look at the last pack that comes out all the way in November. Hopefully they change that release date, because by the time it releases, we're going to be talking about 2K25 and people just won't care about this game. It's like as soon as that releases, we'll get a couple months out of it, and then boom, it's on to the next game. And that's the problem with the 2K series. Anyway, so let's go over to, all right, here we are on the SmackDown Hotel, and there's going to be a zillion ads that pop up. I apologize, but here we are, SmackDown Hotel. So this says September 18th, like we said, and then November 13th. That is, I mean, granted, it's only 2 more months, but November, man, I guess they want something there for the holidays, I guess, the holiday pack. But at least this pack is an awesome pack to end out on. We're getting Diamond Dallas Page, DDP, Lex Luger, Mr. Perfect, the Great Frickin' Muta, and the Iron Sheik. Finally, we're getting the Iron Sheik back in a 2K game. So this pack and the pack that releases this month are freaking... I feel like these 2 packs make up for this pack. However, this should not have been DLC. Paid DLC. Correction. Anyway, so yeah. So I'm very hyped about this. I cannot wait for this pack, the Global Superstars pack. Out of all these wrestlers here, I think the 2 I'm most excited for are Jade, because she was such a megastar in AEW. I'm very curious how her wrestling character in a video game will play, like what moves they gave her. Hopefully she was there long enough for them to have fleshed out her moveset. Kairi Sane, she's always been one of my favorites. And then the rest of them, they're all cool. But those 2 are the main 2 for me personally. Obviously Carlito's freaking awesome to have him back in the game. Dragon Lee's freaking amazing. Michelle McCool, heck yeah. I wonder if... See, what would be really cool to do with these DLC packs is if we had some sort of arcade mode, where it's kind of like a mix between, what is it, the showcase mode, but it just has a little tiny clip of their career highlights at the end of the arcade mode. Just something like that, kind of like a fighting game, because when you get a new character in a fighting game, they usually have an arcade mode playthrough, right? So you get a little bit of storyline for that character. I kind of wish they would do that with wrestling games. I feel like that'd be really, really fun. Instead of just, here's a new wrestler, maybe a few new parts, go have fun. Anyway, sound in the comments below. Are you hyped about this pack? Which one of these superstars or wrestlers are you most hyped for? And do you think that November is way too late to release this last pack? As always, thank you for watching, and stay frosty.